Hi everyone. I'm doing this. I'm doing this now. I really wanted to make this video. Now, I've already something planned, which I didn't know if I wanted to do today or tomorrow, but you know what? Tomorrow sounds like a good time to do that. But this video is about something more lighthearted and just for fun. So, I've already mentioned a couple of times about this person, but I'll say it again. Thiago Zanini. He is a Brazilian gay model, who models shirtless, in underwear, or just naked. I'm not kidding. I've seen pictures of him. And, yeah, he's really something. Really something. When I first saw one of his pictures, I did not know who he was. But I thought he looked perfect for, Mike Schmidt from Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, he especially has the look of his brown hair and blue eyes. And I think Thiago is very charming. He also looks really precious. Really cute, really handsome, really charming. It's kind of ridiculous, but I like this guy. I like him. And if he notices my videos, the ones that I talk about him, I just want him to know, hey, Thiago, I like you. I really think you're a good guy. You're also a model with very, very interesting values, and when you're in pictures. Very. I thought you were perfect for Mike Schmidt. I thought you would be perfect for Mike Schmidt. I mean, you even look like him to me. Now, this is a picture that I made with AI, and even though people hate AI, and I completely understand, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. If I'm going to use AI, then I'm going to use AI. It's not entirely a bad thing. But then again, it's taking away people's jobs, and people do not like that, obviously. But if people are going to use AI just for fun, just to create art or create stories, then that's totally fine. Like someone like me. Especially since I suck at drawing or anything involving drawing, painting at all. I'm barely even good at that. So typing in a prompt to generate a picture or story, yeah, that's the easiest and laziest thing that I can do. If I was going to be brutally honest about it, which I am. And let me tell you, I understand that people hate AI, but I feel like people are way too sensitive about it. Like, I get it, But if people are going to use AI, then they're going to use AI. If it's just for creating pictures and stories. That's all. So can you please calm down? Anyway, back to Mr. Zanini. I can barely say his last name, or even pronounce it at all. Like, Thiago? Togo? I can't say it. But yeah, Mr. Zanini is a really good looking guy. I like him. I really like him. One of my friends on Twitter, which I refuse to call that app X, when I showed them the picture of Thiago, they said that he looked absolutely handsome. And I don't blame them one bit, because after seeing a bunch of pictures of him, I can safely say that yes, he is handsome. But he's oh so cute and charming. And I thought he would be perfect for Mike Schmidt from Five Nights at Freddy's. I mostly wanted to take a Mike's casual look from Rubornica, involving a red turtleneck sweater and matching beanie. And you can see from the picture, it doesn't even look that bad. It looks good. He looks perfect for Mike Schmidt. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I thought about Thiago playing Mike Schmidt. And Thiago is from Brazil. He's gay and a model. Models become actors and actresses. Gay people can also play straight roles or other roles involving sexuality. And some, or at least most people, can understand certain languages, including Portuguese. I'm sorry if I mispronounce that word. Portuguese. Anyway, or Brazilian. So yeah, if Thiago Zanini ever played Mike Schmidt, it would be totally fine for him to actually play Mike Schmidt due to certain attributes about him. He's gay, a model, and from Brazil, who, as I can understand from seeing videos of him actually talking and hearing him speak, he probably doesn't speak English. At least I'm not sure. But hey, if people might understand what he's saying, then that's great. But I cannot. I sadly cannot. Sorry. Yeah, so the next video is probably gonna be about FNAF again, and especially about Chica's Party World. I love Chica more than ever, and knowing about a bit of lore about the restaurant that Chica was formerly a part of, there's the only lore explanations about the location are people from Reddit, and there's nothing on the Winky fandoms to go off of. There's no lore about Chica's Party World at all. I wish there was a separate page for Chica's Party World, but apparently there's not. It's just part of the minor establishment section. Yeah. Really doing Chica dirty. Yeah, that's probably all I have about Thiago, Zanini. God, I feel so stupid making this video. But you know what? I'll be fine. Okay, so like I said, there's barely any lore about Chica's Party World, especially no lore at all in the Wingy fandoms, which is a crime against nature, to me, at least in my opinion. Because seriously, is anyone else going to talk about Chica's Party World at all? Like, any actual, lore information that people can find and discuss? No? Seriously? There's still, in my opinion, a bunch of lore about Secret of the Mimic. I mean, we already know the most of the story, but basically, I'm still confused about the endings in Secret of the Mimic, because how the hell did the Mimic end up in the Pizzaplex in the first place? At least in the game's timeline. Because in the books it's actually explained, but in the games, not so much. I don't know why. I really do not know why. I completely understand that people think that Secret of the Mimic is not that scary. But come on. FNAF 1 in a I don't know, a claustrophobic space, small security room with animatronics trying to hunt you down. Scary. FNAF 2. In a big security office with no doors, 2 vents on the side of the room, and animatronics sneaking through the vents and coming through the door, waiting to jump scare you, just jump out and attack you. Scary. Especially since 2 of the animatronics are not faced by the mask mechanic. That's scary. FNAF 3. Obviously scary. Or at least mostly. FNAF 4. Scary. FNAF 5. Some instances scary. FNAF 6 Pizzeria Simulator. Not that scary. Ultimate Custom Night. Not scary, but difficultly scary. Help Wanted 2, Security Breach, not scary. Not even AR special delivery. Ruin, somewhat scary. And Secret of the Mimic, also somewhat scary at certain moments. So, yeah, Secret of the Mimic, I understand that people don't find it scary, but it is somewhat scary. You have to give it that. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or not. Please stay safe, stay at home, stay away from protests or segregated areas. Bye.